This is Jim from Southern Ohio. Why don't they just hire Jim Schwartz? And then he can bring in Brian Callahan and Bill Callahan and get our offensive line back in the way that it should be. Brian Callahan got his head coaching job because of the good job he done in Cincinnati. So I think he would be a good offensive coordinator. What do you think? Go Browns.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Pete, relative to the offensive line, heck, fill in the blank with a great offensive line coach. They weren't going to get much out of the group the Browns had.
Yeah, I mean, even when Bill Callahan was here, at the end of it, they were going downhill in a hurry. And Bill Callahan is a legend. He's one of the best to ever do it. Tennessee's offensive line was not very good, and he's been there for 2 years. And the other part about this, he's 70, or he's about to be 70. I don't know how long he really wants to do this. Imagine standing out in the cold in the winter of the season, being like, "Yeah, I'm super excited to be here." I just think he's had enough. And the Brian Callahan point, I think he's the second best offensive coordinator that the Bengals have had under Zach Taylor. I think Dan Pitcher is a better offensive coordinator personally. I never understood sort of the appeal of Brian Callahan, which is no offense to him. I didn't get it. The problem I have with the Jim Schwartz thing is it to me, one, I think Jim Schwartz has a cap on what he can achieve. He's a very old school guy, and I think it's really useful as a coordinator. Coordinator is obviously a different job than head coach. He wants to ride guys as hard as he can, and I think that's super valuable as a coordinator. I don't know that can go super far with head coaches. You listen to guys like Curt Cignetti talk, and he's obviously one of the best coaches in the country right now. And he emphasizes shorter practices, being super efficient, and having intensity and all these things. And that is where coaching is going. And I don't know that Jim Schwartz can make that pivot.